Warning, this podcast contains holograms.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Seen on TV podcast for Doctor Who Season 9, Episode 3, Before the Flood. It's 4? No, episode 4. Did I get that wrong?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, episode.
My bad. I'm your host, Cleo. With me, I have Rachel.
Hello.
Erica.
Hi.
And Dom.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
You actually sounded excited to see me this time.
I tried. I've been trying, ever since you pointed it out, I've been trying to, have an even tone. I'm, excited about everybody.
Mm-hmm. Rachel, Erica, and Dom.
Dom. Anyway, what do we think about this episode?
I have to admit, it was one of those brain teaser episodes. You have to really think about it. Especially at the end.
This is one of those episodes that just makes my head hurt. Because of the bootstrap paradox.
I know this is the first of this season that I've been on the show, so let me just say I love Peter Capaldi now.
I agree.
He has kind of went into my favorite Doctor territory. It's just the jokes and the humor and it's just so on point and so funny.
I really just love the fact in the whole intro when he's sitting there talking directly to you, whatever, and he's just Google it, and then he picks the guitar up, he's talking about Beethoven and all that, and he starts rocking out, and then the whole intro song was a rock remix. I don't know if you guys caught that, but it was great.
Yeah.
Okay, so that confused me. Why was he talking to us?
Because he was talking to himself technically, but they're doing all this stuff. They're trying everything they can to try to get their ratings back up. Because apparently, idiot kids on Tumblr have decided they don't like Peter Capaldi because he's too old, so they're not watching anymore.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I can.
But the show is so much better now than it ever has been. So, yeah.
No, I think it's good, and I'm obviously still watching it, but
There's a bit of a generation gap too, though. What we think is good to someone 15 years younger than us. It's the social media age. It's the age where kids can't focus and they need to be on their cell phones while watching the show. And if it's something that they can't just casually understand while texting their friends and Snapchatting, tweeting and twatting and all that,
Tweeting and twatting.
Yeah, they're not gonna be into it.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, I'm really enjoying it.
And this season itself is set up in a lot of multi-part episodes, just like the old classic episodes Costco used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And they're moving towards more of a classic style while being, more modern about it. And it's just, I don't know. I like what they've done so far.
Yeah, they're like, let's try something new. We're going to try this.
Yeah.
Try something new and old at the same time.
And I liked how the first pair of episodes went. I'm not so crazy about this pair, and I liked them, and I liked the first one more. I thought it had an excellent setup, and the payoff just felt weird to me.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly what they did with O'Donnell that I didn't like.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was literally a stupid, useless death. She didn't need to die.
No, I don't. See, I don't think anyone really needs to die in the show, but in that, yeah. I don't know. It was kind of. I liked how they told the story and you were into it, and then at the end, it all kind of just fit together. It's like, oh no, this happened because this. They weren't, it wasn't really ghosts. It was a projection of me telling myself things I need to know. And the names, they were all just random. As long as your name was in there, it kickstarted me to do this. And
now, is the Doctor not allowed to interact with himself physically?
No, if
No.
he can't cross his own time stream.
Mm.
But he does
It's-
that.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Hide.
But he did that in the 50th anniversary.
Yeah, that's different.
That was-
That was
It's-
extra paradoxy, though. That was like,
it's extra linear. It's
Because
Say-
you guys are all well aware that is my first introduction to Doctor Who, is the
Yeah.
50th anniversary episode. So
They were
I'm just
all
like,
the same
he
doctor, but they
just-
were all different doctors.
right. That's my point. It's still the same Doctor, and it's still his timelines. So
yeah,
like,
but it's like, going forward and then jumping back to that point and then jumping back farther. That's somewhat okay. But then where
Dom,
you're like,
it's also because he had just experienced that, and in his experience of it, he did not meet himself. You know what I mean? So going back to that point, he knows he didn't meet himself, so he can't
Meet him.
interact.
yeah, no, I got that for this episode, but
Yeah.
just that brought to mind the question of 50th anniversary, how he was able to do that and is not able to do that now. Like, I understand why he can't do it now, but it's just like, why is the
He didn't
50th
want to.
anniversary the exception?
That was kind of a fluke kind of thing.
Right.
That wasn't something that was meant to happen.
Right.
They have control over that one. This
Gotcha.
one he had control.
Yeah, I started feeling like Back to the Future 2 here. Like, that's the feeling that I got. It's like
That's
there's
in a
two
few
of
days.
us, and yeah,
Yeah.
Which ironically, what is it? In like 4 or 5 days, we have the Back to the Future
the
day.
21st.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
it's in a few days.
It's the 21st. That's 8 days from now, which
Where's my-
that's crazy to think about.
Where's my pizza rehydrator?
It's
Right.
all coming. It's gonna be released that day.
That's what everyone's worried about. They kind of let the whole hoverboards and flying cars. Where's the pizza rehydrator?
Does Doctor Who though ever go like super far into the future, or?
Yeah.
They've gone to the
They've-
end of time.
Yeah, they've gone to the
They've
Earth.
gone-
Well, yeah, I remember that from last season, but
Moisturize me.
They've gone to the end of the Earth where the Earth exploded, or where the Sun exploded. They've gone to the end of time completely. That was when the Doctor, when Master took over the TARDIS and made the Paradox Engine, and
mhm,
all the people came back,
gotcha.
and Martha had to walk around the Earth. They go into the far future pretty often.
Yeah, but it's usually like far alien futures.
Yeah, far
Right.
aliens usually. Yeah,
Well, there was that time when they went to the
New England.
New York. It was like 8 news.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
had the
you
cat-
know- yeah, but it was still on an alien planet. It was human. It
or
was
how
human.
about
city.
when
No.
was it London that was on the back of the
Yes!
sea whale?
Oh my god, I love
Yeah.
that one. On the back of a giant space whale.
And
I love giant space. Can we get more giant space whales?
Yes, I will call them up and ask them to add one in.
more giant space.
Hello, Moffat. Can we get some more giant space whales? Thank you.
Yeah, they have gone into the future. Usually, it's not like within that person's lifespan features most of the time. It's like
There
30
was
plus
the time-
years or more.
There was the
50 plus.
time that they went into the future, which is now the past. It was
No
like
answer.
2000. It was like 2005 or 2006. They went into 2012
Yeah.
when London was hosting the Olympics,
Yes.
Yeah,
and so now it's the past. But yeah, it was the future at that point.
Oh my god.
Yeah. so yeah.
Did anyone else think that Clara was being a bitch this episode?
I think she was just distraught.
I don't know.
I think
This-
she
That's like,
there was no one to take control, and so
But she's
no one to
taking-
tell her what to do. So
but
she
she's
did it.
taken control before. We saw it in the first episode.
But this was the first time that she knew the Doctor's dead and he wasn't coming back to get her. I mean,
That's
so she was just stuck there underwater, and okay, what do I do now? The Doctor's not coming back. Yeah.
It's just
And I could
despair.
have dealt. I honestly could have dealt with that. But then she was being a little hypocritical and was like, "Well, we got to do what the doctor told me. I have to do what is necessary." Well, then why didn't you fucking man up her earlier?
I think it was when I don't know his name, but that guy approached her and was like, "Hey, what would you tell someone in this
Oh,
situation?"
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that kind of snapped her out of it.
yeah,
But that was before she was sort of.
yeah, exactly. I think that was the catalyst.
We did that before.
Well, they don't know anything about the Doctor and his little tricks, and they don't know how he acts. So she's the only one that really does. So who else is going to take control?
Yeah.
Or have to?
That
She was being a
definitely-
little snippy.
I like how Cass like just totally tells her off in sign language.
And she's like, I don't need an interpreter now.
Yeah.
That was super funny.
That one was good.
I just love when the Doctor's like, well, the future's already written, and this stuff, it's already going to happen, and blah blah blah. And he said, and the first thing popped in my head was number one rule: the Doctor lies.
Yep. We don't have River around though to tell us that, to remind us of that though.
Mm-hmm. But that was my number one rule.
The Doctor lies.
It's the Doctor lies.
Yeah, but in this case, he wasn't actually lying. He just didn't have the full information.
Well, the Doctor lies to himself too.
No, but he didn't have full information.
No,
That's my
I
point.
know.
So it wasn't really a lie. It was just misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we were right. Yeah, he was in the box.
The Fisher, well, yeah, the Doctor was in the box. Yeah, so
The
that was right.
box.
Yay! The
I didn't really
box.
expect that one.
I think we kind of all thought that he was possibly in the box from what he said. The pilot should be in the box, but he's not.
Yeah, but I remember I had like
Mm-hmm.
a brain moment last week where I was like, wait,
Your
Doctor's-
brain did a thing?
my brain did a thing. It's a headache with pictures.
I
That's
know
called visions.
this episode to me, it's like there's a lot that happened, but it's kind of hard to talk about because of all the little things that are weaved.
So,
Yeah.
this exact thing, bootstrap paradox and everything he was talking about, this is the exact thing that is why I disliked Lost. It's the only paradox that exists in Lost, but the whole, the future's actions influence the past, and like how he was explaining how that all loops around. That's basically the exact time travel that Lost was dealing with. However, it was done in a way that it never paradoxed itself, except for John Locke's compass, which never had an origin point and never had an ending point. It was just infinitely caught in a loop of being passed from the future to the past and in circles and circles and circles, where this thing would eventually deteriorate, disintegrate, cease to exist because it's just caught in time forever and would end up causing a paradox. And somehow I am not as irritated with Doctor Who than I was with Lost.
Well, it's because Doctor Who pulls that kind of shit all the time.
No, but
Well-
it was done in a way that still made sense in my brain. It took my brain a while, but like I've accepted it now, and
Well,
it makes
didn't have
sense.
it didn't have a true paradox in this one. It was like
Right. Well, it did. It did.
it was more of a loop to loop than it was just a constant cycle.
It did
Yeah,
though,
but that in and
'cause
of itself is a paradox.
the Doctor was like the reason I got the idea was from the past, and the past was influenced by my experiences in the future. Thus, his logic was basically the compass on Lost. The logic was caught in an infinite loop. But I've seen how the time travel in Doctor Who works, where you actually can change events, and that means that there was originally a timeline that existed where that didn't happen, and other events came in, and as soon as the Doctor started time traveling, that is going to alter events, alter the timeline. And the reason why I got so mad about it on Lost is because their version of time travel is whatever happened, and there was absolutely no way to change it.
Yeah.
So,
It wasn't a fixed point in time.
right. So that's why my brain actually accepted it on Doctor Who.
I mean, he tried to make it sound like it was a fixed point in time. I think to make them he was lying basically, so he can.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it wasn't. It wasn't a fixed point in time.
And,
I mean, so I think some things were meant to happen. Other than everything else can be fudged.
and I just want to say for the record, as soon as he mentioned the bootstrap paradox, I paused the episode and Googled it.
Well, he told you
I
to.
did-
He told me to. And, like, as soon as I saw what it was, all I'd read was the Wikipedia article, that first little, like, paragraph explaining what it is. I was like, oh, okay, I'm well familiar with this. I just didn't know it. I knew it as, like, the closed loop paradox. I didn't know it as the bootstrap paradox. So I was like, I'm very familiar with this. But I wanted to make sure, going into the episode, I knew the context he was talking, because I knew it was going to come back on us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the only thing we haven't talked about is the Fisher King himself.
Mm.
The
Kind of
predator ass looking motherfucker.
He looked like Predator mixed with like Assassin's Creed.
I can totally see that. Actually, he looked more like Predator mixed with Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah.
Because the Necro whatever's had that kind of
To me,
armor.
he kind of looked like the guys on Mass Effect.
Yeah, that too.
And
Turians or whatever you call
and
them.
very, very slightly the VR guy from Metal Gear Solid, the robot. The
Just
cyborg
taking
robot.
all kinds of inspirations here.
Yes, I'm sure
Oh.
none of those were the influence.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
Yeah, when they were, they split up, which was a stupid idea on Donald's part.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll let you finish your thought and I'll say what.
Well, after she thought he passed, she walked out. She walked out the way she walked. I'm like, dude, he's right behind you. Because she didn't walk out like normal person would be, walk out and look around. She walked up to her back to the opening to the door. And I'm just like, seriously?
Yeah.
That whole sequence, that director should be fired. Because they were running for their life from a giant scary monster, and they were running like this.
I was waiting for Chariots of Fire to play.
Yeah, no, I was like, how is this acting? You were supposed to be running for your life right now. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't.
All the sequences on the ship, they were running fine. I mean, like, I did not understand why they were jogging. And like, she slows down, like, slowest pace, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And also, she died with no wound. She wasn't wounded.
It was the gun thing. It was like, we don't know exactly what happened. And neither did the other alien. He didn't have a wound either.
Mm.
So it might have been an electrical thing or something that went through and doesn't leave a physical wound.
Yeah, I don't know. Just like, she does not look hurt at all.
I did, however, when Clara and then we're in the chamber, and she looks at the door, the portal, and a bottle pops in front. I didn't jump that. I was not expecting that one. I care about the monster. That I jumped at.
Yeah.
Well, I was still sitting on the couch like, how the fuck she actually died? Like, I was just thinking, like, what?
Alien technology.
Yeah.
That's how
I like that where they just time jump back and they get out of the TARDIS and she's like, we'll meet up with you in a minute. Doctor walks off and she just starts fangirling out over it.
Yeah.
Hey, I have something in my boot.
something.
Yeah. Take her on the inside. Take her on the inside.
She's like, I know, I love that. He's like, you know an awful lot about me.
Yeah.
She's like, I was in unit until I helped someone out window by their.
Well, I think we know what it takes to be a prime target in this season of Doctor Who. Either be a black dude or be a fan be like a fangirl of Doctor Who. Because the other fangirl that worked for Unit, she got killed too last season.
Yeah, she'd come back.
Is she?
Yeah, they've already shown it on the BBC website. She's come back.
Didn't she die?
Yeah,
They don't.
apparently.
Well, we don't know for sure because there's two of them, remember?
The thing.
Oh, I forgot about that.
One has asthma and one doesn't.
That's
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Forgot
And-
that actually.
they're also kind of slipping hints that we don't know if Missy Singh actually kills people, or if it's
Yeah.
some kind of teleporter.
Right. Was she the girl that was in the 50th anniversary, the one you're talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
This was the last time she was seen?
The one with the Tom Baker scarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
no, I
always
remember
wears
the
that.
asthma thing. I
Yeah,
specifically
so
remember that.
and she supposedly killed her when they were in when she locked up in the whole
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs thing. But we don't know which one was killed because they're still.
That's the last thing. I forgot they tied her up like that.
Yeah, but there's two of them. So
Does that mean that Danny might be alive?
Danny, there wasn't two Dannys,
That's true.
and he was turned into Cyberman.
It's also true. But wasn't he? Didn't he get killed by Missy's gun?
I got turned into a Cyberman, I thought. And then he flew off to save the world.
Yeah, we know Danny
He was
can
at
come
Comic-Con,
back.
and I saw him from afar.
So from afar.
I'm confused about Dan, though. Didn't Danny exist in the far future?
Well, we don't know. Remember the
His relatives,
relatives.
Yeah.
Right, and
The kids and the descendants of them too.
but he didn't have kids.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing.
That we know of?
That we know.
Well,
He knocked up a girl in high school.
it was a kid between them two.
Yeah, no,
because he said my grandparents traveled a time and stuff like that. So I don't know. I mean, it's still relatively. I mean, we don't know how much time has really passed between when Danny.
Well, we know
No, he
Danny
should-
come back because that kid came back.
My big
So
thing
it's
though
awesome.
is we know that this is Clara's last season.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if they don't resolve that now, that's something that will forever be unresolved.
Well, I mean, do we know how much time passed between that?
Yes, Clea.
Take it from someone who's been watching since 2005. There's a lot of things that went unresolved.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm just reminding everybody that it's
And
going to
the
be
thing-
unresolved if it is not handled this season.
The
That-
thing
that's-
is,
Well,
they will leave things unresolved, and then like 3 or 4 years later, like, oh, you remember this? Here, this is what happened. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like last year when we thought that she's leaving, it's like maybe she's leaving because she's pregnant. She finds out she's pregnant with Danny's baby. We don't know really the timeline. She could still be pregnant and not be showing.
That's
Yeah,
true.
maybe it's like Amy,
When he was pregnant.
Amy kind of situation. She doesn't
Yeah.
know she's pregnant. She'll just pop it out.
Yeah, exactly.
There could be the possibility that she goes back in time to see him, too.
You never know when she saw him at Christmas time. They could, you know, when she saw him at Christmas time when she had the face hugger on her face. You never know.
I don't know. We're getting awfully close to Christmas again. She's still not pregnant, so
It's true.
That we know of.
right.
And some women don't show for a while. So, but anyways, we never know. We don't know. They might close up that loose end. The chances of them not is pretty high.
It's been about 10 months since Christmas. I'm pretty sure not only would she be beyond showing, the baby would have been popped out already.
Not
would be
necessarily.
like-
It depends if the TARDIS, her being in the TARDIS affects
Yeah,
the
that's true.
gestation of how long. Because Amy didn't know, took a pregnancy test and said that she was pregnant, even though she was pregnant, and the TARDIS hit. So
The TARDIS hit it?
hit the
Oh,
pregnancy.
hit. I thought you said hit it. I was like,
No.
oh, the TARDIS got pregnant? Okay.
Well, technically,
TARDIS-
you know,
TARDIS hit that.
No, hit it. She hit
Got
the
it.
pregnancy
Got it.
from Amy.
Anyway,
So there's a lot of weird things the TARDIS does.
I think
Yeah.
we exhausted the topic of this episode.
Hmm.
The next pair of episodes is called The Girl Who Died and the Woman Who Lived. That's the 2 episodes. Really, all I have to say is Cyberpunk Vikings and Arya Stark.
Excellent.
I think that's it.
That's all
That's
you
all I
need.
have to say.
That's all you need.
As soon as I was like, Vikings, yes, I'm sold. And then it was like Cyber Vikings. I'm like, holy crap, yes.
Hmm.
Cyber Vikings. I'm in
Cyber
it.
Vikings. I do love
Yeah.
the preview when they showed him trying to get some of them ready for battle. They're hitting each other on the heads. I'm just like, there you go. That's pretty much how it goes.
Mhm. All right, so Rachel, where can the people find you?
They can find me at Twitter at Savannah17, and they can find me at Twitch at Savannah.
Erica.
and pretty much everywhere on the internet, Erica Rainson.
Excellent.
Aww.
Find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM.
Do 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 do.
Do 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 do.
You can find me at Cleomoto on the socials and on Twitch at the Cleomoto, and you can find all of us at ASO TV Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google Plus, and Radio News. Follow us for some more podcasts from some of your favorite TV shows. Next week, Cyberpunk Vikings. Yeah.
Every time we do a Forbes, I feel like we're in the British.
Yeah.
Oh,